Yo, so something that today's hot rodder needs to be like intimately aware of is Facebook Marketplace. We've talked about it before. It's a great way to, find some parts, get yourself into terrible debt, whatever your goal might be, right? Most recently, I've been listing stuff on there. And although it's a good way to offload some parts, you got to be ready to answer some of the stupidest questions you've ever been asked and deal with some of the most annoying, self-entitled people on the entire planet. Now, I know that sounds like an insult, but they know. When they're asking this stuff and they're doing these things, they know what they're doing, all right? And if they don't know, I think it's up to us to tell them. So that's what we're going to do on this week's Tuesday Morning Tech Tip from Pugliese Speed Shop. Guys, don't take this the wrong way, all right? This truck right here, Nick found it on Marketplace. Half of the stuff I got on this truck, I found on Marketplace. I've actually made some buddies on Marketplace. I mean, it really is a great way to find stuff. No matter what your hobby may be, Megan finds furniture and craft stuff on there. But you got to be ready for the best of, if you know what I mean. All right? This is something that no matter where you're dealing with, guys, back in the penny saver days, you had these guys. It wasn't as bad back then because it took a little more work. You had to send in an ad. You weren't holding a little computer in your hand. You could just do whatever you want to do on. So it's been opened up to, I don't know, lazier people that aren't. And then what happened? I don't know what happens, guys. I'll be honest. There's a couple times. Megan was just talking about it. She was trying to get something. This guy's right local. He's 3 miles away from me. And she's like, hey, that's exactly what I want. Hit me up. They don't answer. It's the wildest. The internet is just wild, guys. And I want to share with you two of the most recent conversations I've had with things that I've had listed. And it's just incredible. All right, guys, like I was saying, I got a couple things listed right now. I want to say I got 3 things listed, all right? Most recently, we sold some stuff. I finally got rid of remember the van we had in here? I got rid of the bumper that, I was trying to get rid of for the last year, but I think I got $25 out of it. I ain't trying to make millions, guys, all right? I list stuff just because I hate to see it go to waste, and somebody needed that thing, and the guy's super happy to have it, right? Now, I would just give it away, but I learned the hard way, all right? You don't list stuff for free on Marketplace. Every freak in the neighborhood comes out of the woodwork, all right? And I found this out when we first bought the house. The guy before us left a tanning bed. Yes, I know. There was nothing in it besides a pillow and 1 sock. I'll let you guys figure that one out. But I put it for free. And Maron, you don't want to see the people that showed up. So I learned my lesson. You put a $20 price tag on it, it keeps those guys at bay, and it still gets out there, right? I've done that with most of the parts off of the truck, the old wheels, a bunch of other stuff like that. Megan's actually sold some stuff. She's got an eBay store. We'll put a little thing up here for her. Tons of cool stuff in there, but she's got some old Harley parts and truck parts and whatnot, little smaller stuff that you can ship easier. And again, guys, nobody's trying to make money. Well, you don't do things to lose money, but we're not trying to get rich off it. Just keep this stuff out there because, guys, they ain't making no more. And everything they are making, what you're finding out as I'm trying to bolt things onto this thing, it sucks. So before I get on that rant, let's get back to where we were. One of the things I have listed right now is the old grill off of this truck. It's got 2 cracks in it, and it's missing the Chevy symbol, but other than that, it's actually in really good shape. The cracks are super, super fixable. I mean, just little JB Weld or whatever. In fact, that's what I was going to do on the truck before I found this one at the junkyard when I was looking for the Chevy symbol. So if I was going to use it on the truck, why am I going to throw it out, right? Guys, I got listed for $20. I'm going to show you the ad right here. Okay, that's the ad. $20. I get a message from this guy. Hey, what are you asking for the grill? It's in the ad, right? So I reply, $20. Well, what color is it? Now, maybe he's colorblind, okay, but there's a picture of it. There's 3 pictures of it. That says gray. Okay, do you have any pictures of it? So I send him the same 3 pictures that are in the ad. Oh, okay. Yeah, it looks good. All right. Where are you located? Are you serious, guy? It's in the ad. Mechanicsville, Maryland. Okay. Oh, that's not too far from me. I'll let you know. I'm like, okay, whatever. So I guess if I think I replied thumbs up or okay or whatever, and I was, because what I want to tell this guy is, can you frickin' read, dude? But I'm like, you know what? Maybe he's an older gentleman. Maybe he's not. What, I don't know. I don't want to judge people, but he's driving me crazy. But at the same time, whatever. He ain't hurting nobody, right? Well, I guess Facebook automatically sends a thing later on, like, are you still interested, or waiting reply, or whatever. So he gets that, and I didn't send anything, but then I get an email or another message from him. Hey, I'm not feeling the best. I'd like to get down there, but if you need to sell it, go ahead. And I was like, whatever, man. Whenever you're feeling better, you want to come by and check it out, let me know. Okay. A couple days go by, I get a message this morning. Can you send me a picture of the cracks? Because in the ad I mentioned it had, I think, 2 cracks. So I was like, yeah, man, I'll send them to you later. So when I came down the shop a little bit ago, I took some close-up pictures and I sent them to him. I'm awaiting his reply. It's $20, guy. $20. You've asked me $40 worth of questions. Why are we doing it? Why? Do you want the thing or not? Just why do people do this? Like, and here I am, I'm playing into it. I'm answering all these questions like a friggin' jagaroon. For what? For $20. No, it's because and I talked to this with Joe, not Joe, my brother, Joe, for the other Joe that's building the 65 cab. We do it for the love. For the love of the vehicles, the cars, trucks, bikes, whatever, that's why we do it. And if I can deal with some of this aggravation and help this guy put a vehicle back the way he wants it, it's probably worth it. That's how I look at it. It doesn't mean it doesn't annoy the ever-loving. Right. Here's the other one. I got the Dodge sitting outside, right? Listed on there. It's been on there for a while. Maybe I'm asking the I don't want to sell it price. I mean, I don't think it's high, but I've gotten some action on it, some trades that I'm not interested in, or, I'll give you $30, not 30, but guys that just want to lowball the crap out of you because, and I'm not the I know what I got guy. I know what I got. I got a rust bucket shitbox Dodge. That's what I got. I'm asking $2,500 for it. Find me another short bed that runs and drives for $2,500. Yeah, it needs floors and some whatever. All those parts of that thing are dirt cheap. So that's where I got it listed at. If you don't like it, don't buy it. I really don't care. Matter of fact, old Wade would appreciate you don't buy it because he's kind of looking forward to practicing replacing the panels on that thing. So if it sells before we get to it, that's it. If it doesn't, well then that's what we're gonna do, and we'll video it and we'll make some progress on the truck, and we'll see what happens after that. So of course I get the, what's your bottom dollar? Bro, you haven't even looked at this thing and you want to start negotiating. So every time I answer the same way. You haven't seen the vehicle. I'm not going to negotiate through Messenger. If you want to see the truck, come look at it. Well, what would be your bottom cash price today? First off, what am I taking payments? How else are you going to pay for this besides cash? Like, are we going to barter gold? Or what are we doing? I don't understand who do you think you are? Right? I need your cash. Like, God, and I hate it. You see it now. Oh, I don't need to sell it. I really don't. It's just in the way, kind of. It's just sitting there. And it's like if I can get, really what it is, it's just on my mind. If I have one less thing on my mind, maybe I don't know. That's all it is, guys. But I get it. People think that they're going to throw money around and whatever. Well, okay, sure. So I says to him, I just told you I'm not going to negotiate. So you see what it's listed for, that's my price. He says, well, it needs a lot of work. I said, I know. That's why it's $2,500 and not $12,500, right? I mean, I understand it's not a square body Chevy. Got it. There's still some value to it. There's Dodge guys love these things. So he's like, oh, well, I mean, paint alone is $6,000. Well, I really don't know how you got that estimate. I don't care. I don't care about your paint. I really don't care about paint at all, to be honest with you. But, okay. I don't know, was that a negotiation tactic? Well, I said, yeah, I guess it could be, but this is a project for somebody that would like to do it themselves. And, so it is what it is. Well, we can't all do that kind of stuff. Well, then maybe stop frickin' scouring ads for projects if you don't know what you're doing. I says, well, that's unfortunate. So if you notice, what I really want to say and what I say are two different things, because I'm not a total asshole. I mean, maybe I should be, and maybe people would just shut up about things, but so I'm like, I got it, dude. There's nothing wrong with that. He's like, well, some of us can only change oil and do brakes and stuff. Then this is not the vehicle for you. And that's that is actually, this is not the vehicle for you. I said, I understand that. I have friends, my brothers, they're not like huge into cars. They can do some things, and they do those things, and then they rely on other people to do these things. So they don't buy things like this because they understand this is not the project for you, guy. So he just kept going. He wouldn't stop. And here I am indulging him, right? Answering his questions, right? I don't know why I'm doing it. A little bit is just because, like an OCD thing. Okay, I have a question. I have to answer it. But, guys, what I'm saying, if you're the guy that's doing this, knock it off. All right? You just wasted everybody's time. You wasted my time. I wasted 10 minutes bitching about it. If you're the guy listing stuff and you're answering these questions, knock it off. I'm talking to me, all right? Because I'm done. I'm done with it. Ask me all the stupid questions you want. I'm not going to deal with it. That guy that wants this grill, if you're watching this, it's $20. Come get it or don't. Stop messaging me. It's just, I feel bad. I know a lot of guys. I see Vice Grip has made videos of where he can't sell nothing because of who he is. I mean, I ain't know. I'm Joe Jerkoff. Nobody cares about me. But guy's pretty big out there, right? So people are bidding on his stuff and look at just so he can go meet him. And then, oh no, I don't want to buy it. You're an asshole. This guy's trying to make a living. Just because he's on television doesn't mean that he doesn't need to make a living, right? And that's what people do. It's so self-entitled, and it just pisses me off. And I don't think that's why this guy's doing it. I think this guy's got nothing better to do than argue over $20. And actually, the guy was looking at the Dodge, well, he was looking at the ads of the Dodge, he wished me well. And I did the same. Maybe he needed that little wake-up call to say, hey, this ain't for you. Maybe if somebody gave me that wake-up call a couple years ago, I wouldn't have bought it either. I will get to it, and old Wade is going to make sure of it. But just stop with the what's your bottom dollar and I got cash and you ain't a baller, dude. All right, you ain't shit. So stop being a jerk off. And if you're the guy answering the jerk off questions, stop being a jerk off. That's just great advice all the way around. Maybe we should all stop being jerk offs. Thanks for watching, guys.